Before the sun has fully risen, I stand before your throne. Every promise you have written, I claim as fully my own. This morning is an altar where heaven meets the ground, and every word you've spoken over me is faithful and profound. I claim my miracle this morning. I speak what heaven has prepared. Every blessing, every breakthrough, every answer to my prayer. Jehovah Jireh, you provide. Before I even ask, I claim my miracle this morning and receive it as my task. Your word goes out and does not wander. It accomplishes its call. The harvest you prepared in heaven is already through the wall. I open up my hands to receive it. I open up my mouth to declare that the God of ancient covenant has placed abundance everywhere. I claim my miracle this morning. I speak what heaven has prepared. Every blessing, every breakthrough, every answer to my prayer. Jehovah Jireh, you provide. Before I even ask, I claim my miracle this morning and receive it as my task. This is the day the Lord has opened. Every door along my way, I rise in faith and not in question. I walk in what your promises say. The miracle is not approaching, it is already here. I claim my miracle this morning. I speak what heaven has prepared. Every blessing, every breakthrough, every answer to my prayer. Jehovah Jireh, you provide. Before I even ask, I claim my miracle this morning and receive it as my task. Every morning I receive. Every morning I believe.
I have seen the hand of God Go before me through the land. Every room I was not ready for, He prepared and He had planned. No door that He has opened has been shut again by man. Supernatural favor runs ahead of where I stand. Every door before me God has opened, every gate along my way. Favor walks into the room before me and prepares the ground I'll stand today. No weapon formed against this calling, no wall too high, no path too long. Every door before me God has opened, and I walk through steady and strong. There are rooms prepared in heaven that have carried down my name, divine appointments set before me by a God who stays the same. His favor is not seasonal, it does not come and go. It runs like rivers through my morning, everywhere that I will go. Every door before me God has opened, every gate along my way. Favor walks into the room before me and prepares the ground I'll stand today. No weapon formed against this calling, no wall too high, no path too long. Every door before me God has opened, and I walk through steady and strong. I am not asking if He's able, I am walking through the door. The God of heaven goes before me, and what He opens man cannot restore. I move in faith, not in permission. His favor is my open floor. Every door before me God has opened, every gate along my way. Favor walks into the room before me and prepares the ground I'll stand today. No weapon formed against this calling, no wall too high, no path too long. Every door before me God has opened, and I walk through steady and strong. Every door already open, every path already clear. I have learned to walk in confidence, not in anything I own, but in the favor of the God of heaven that goes before the steps I've known. He arranges what I cannot, He prepares the ground ahead. Every room I'm walking into has been prepared by what He said. Favor walks ahead of me into every room, clearing every table, lifting every gloom. I do not need to force a single door. What God has opened stands forevermore. Supernatural favor is my daily ride. Favor walks ahead of me into the light. There are people placed along my pathway, carrying what I need to receive. Divine appointments set in heaven for the morning, I believe. No strategy could manufacture what His favor freely brings. He opens doors in places no natural effort ever wins. Favor walks ahead of me into every room, clearing every table, lifting every gloom. I do not need to force a single door. What God has opened stands forevermore. Supernatural favor is my daily ride. Favor walks ahead of me into the light. I walk into the room in expectation, not in pride, but in the name He gave. Every blessing waiting in that doorway is the overflow of what is covenant paved. I receive it with an open hand and a heart that knows its source. Favor walks ahead of me into every room, clearing every table, lifting every gloom. I do not need to force a single door. What God has opened stands forevermore. Supernatural favor is my daily ride. Favor walks ahead of me into the light. Going before me every morning. Favor already there. Favor already mine.
Long before I planted anything, your hand had stored the yield. Long before I named my need to you, the answer had been sealed. There is a storehouse built in heaven, bearing everything I lack. what you placed there in your wisdom, no circumstance can take back. God already stored my harvest up in heaven, already labeled with my name. Every blessing, every breakthrough, every miracle I'll claim. I am not waiting for the surplus, I am walking toward the door. God already stored my harvest up in heaven, and it is mine, and even more. The seasons change, but you do not. Your harvest does not rot or fade. What you prepared in ancient covenant was already fully paid. I walk toward the field you planted in the year before my birth, and every step of faith I'm taking brings me closer to its worth. God already stored my harvest up in heaven, already labeled with my name. Every blessing, every breakthrough, every miracle I'll claim. I am not waiting for the surplus, I am walking toward the door. God already stored my harvest up in heaven, and it is mine, and even more. I will not argue with the season, I will not negotiate with lack. I know the storehouse has been opened, and there is no holding back. My name is written on the harvest, His faithfulness is my receipt. God already stored my harvest up in heaven, already labeled with my name. Every blessing, every breakthrough, every miracle I'll claim. I am not waiting for the surplus, I am walking toward the door. God already stored my harvest up in heaven, and it is mine, and even more. Already mine, already sealed, already His to give, and mine to receive. There is a name above all names that carries every need I bring. Jehovah Jireh, God who sees me over every earthly thing. He has never left a promise spoken and then set aside. Every word he has declared has been abundantly supplied. His name is Provider, and he will not fail. His supply runs deeper than the deepest well. From the mountain to the valley, from the morning to the night, his name is Provider, and his covenant is right. When the way before me narrows and the natural eye sees lack, his provision is already moving through the path and coming back. He does not react to seasons, he prepared before they came. Every harvest waiting for me carries his unchanging name. His name is Provider, and he will not fail. His supply runs deeper than the deepest well. From the mountain to the valley, from the morning to the night, his name is Provider, and his covenant is right. I have read the ancient stories of the God who always came through, and I stand on that same record. Every promise is still new. What he did for those before me, he is faithful still to do. His name is Provider, and he will not fail. His supply runs deeper than the deepest well. From the mountain to the valley, from the morning to the night, his name is Provider, and his covenant is right. Jehovah Jireh, still providing, still faithful, still enough.
Before the household stirs around me, before the morning tasks begin, I stand before the God of covenant and let his promises come in. This is not a quiet hoping. This is faith that takes its ground. I open up my mouth this morning, and I speak what I have found. I rise and speak the miracle into being. I declare what God has said is true. Every financial door is open, every blessing is already due. I do not whisper in uncertainty, I declare with what his word has sealed. I rise and speak the miracle into being, and receive what heaven has revealed. it speaks what God has sworn. Every declaration made in covenant is a seed already born. I speak abundance over morning. I speak favor over noon. I speak the miracle of provision and expect it coming soon. I rise and speak the miracle into being. I declare what God has said is true. Every financial door is open. Every blessing is already due. I do not whisper in uncertainty. I declare with what His word has sealed. I rise and speak the miracle into being and receive what heaven has revealed. This is the ancient way of David, who declared before the battle turned, who sang the harvest into season before the fields had fully burned. I take that same position now. I speak, I trust, I wait, I receive. I rise and speak the miracle into being. I declare what God has said is true. Every financial door is open. Every blessing is already due. I do not whisper in uncertainty. I declare with what His word has sealed. I rise and speak the miracle into being and receive what heaven has revealed. I rise, I speak, I receive. It is done.
Before the mountain even formed, your hand had made a way. Before I knew that I had need, you had prepared the day. Jehovah Jireh is your name, the God who always sees. You placed provision in my path before I bent my knees. Jehovah Jireh, you provide. Your supply has no end. Every river, every harvest, every blessing you have penned. Your covenant is my foundation. Your name is my supply. Jehovah Jireh sees my need and answers from on high. As you provided for your servant on that ancient mountain ground, you have placed my breakthrough before me. In every place I'm found, the seeds of favor you have scattered along the path I walk. every door you've opened for me before I even knock. Jehovah Jireh, you provide. Your supply has no end. Every river, every harvest, every blessing you have penned. Your covenant is my foundation. Your name is my supply. Jehovah Jireh sees my need and answers from on high. I shall not want. The shepherd leads me through fields already full. The table set before my waiting is overflowing still. Your faithfulness is my assurance. Your name is all I need. Jehovah Jireh, you provide. Your supply has no end. Every river, every harvest, every blessing you have penned. Your covenant is my foundation. Your name is my supply. Jehovah Jireh sees my need and answers from on high. Jehovah Jireh, you have always been enough.
The shepherd leads me to still waters and the pasture of His grace. He prepares a table of abundance in the middle of this place. My cup is not half empty. It has never known that state. The God I serve does not give sparingly. He fills until it overflows the gate. My cup runs over with His endless supply, more than enough from a God most high. I shall not want, for He is my provision. Every need met with divine precision. From the fields He planted in His wisdom to the rivers flowing to my door, my cup runs over with His endless supply, and He keeps pouring more and more. This is the covenant of David, written deep in ancient song. The Lord my shepherd and my provider has been faithful all along. I do not testify of barely, I declare the overflow. Every financial miracle He promised is the harvest of the seeds I sow in faith. My cup runs over with His endless supply, more than enough from a God most high. I shall not want, for He is my provision, every need met with divine precision. From the fields He planted in His wisdom, to the rivers flowing to my door, my cup runs over with His endless supply, and He keeps pouring more and more. Goodness and mercy are not trailing, they are walking right beside my name. The God of all abundance is not changing, His overflow will always stay the same. I receive it with both hands open, and I testify of what He gave. My cup runs over with His endless supply, more than enough from a God most high. I shall not want, for He is my provision, every need met with divine precision. From the fields He planted in His wisdom, to the rivers flowing to my door, my cup runs over with His endless supply, and He keeps pouring more and more. Running over, still receiving more than enough, always and forever. The rivers of your blessing do not slow and do not cease. They run through every season, and they multiply in peace. You do not give in measures, you do not count the cost. The overflow of heaven is what no man can exhaust. Rivers of blessing running over, more than enough beyond my need. Every vessel I have lifted, God has filled with overflow indeed. I am not standing at the shoreline, I am standing in the flood. Rivers of blessing running over, from the covenant of God. My table has been prepared in the presence of the Lamb, and the cup that you are pouring has been filling by your hand. What began as seeds of trusting has become a field of yield. Every promise you have spoken has been harvested and healed. Rivers of blessing running over, more than enough beyond my need. is filled with overflow indeed. I am not standing at the shoreline, I am standing in the flood. Rivers of blessing running over from the covenant of God. This abundance is not accidental. This overflow is by design. Every river finds its source in heaven, and every blessing carries your divine. I receive it, not because I earned it, but because your covenant is mine. Rivers of blessing running over, more than enough beyond my need. Every vessel I have lifted, God has filled with overflow indeed. I am not standing at the shoreline, I am standing in the flood. Rivers of blessing running over from the covenant of God. Running over, still increasing. Running over, never ceasing.
The fields are already full, though my eyes have not yet seen. The harvest that your hand prepared is ripened and serene. You planted in a season past what I am walking toward. The abundance that awaits me is the promise of the Lord. Is already waiting, already grown, already there. What God prepared before the morning is more than I could dare. I walk toward what heaven placed along my ancient path. The harvest is already waiting, like rain that falls on fertile ground before the farmer knows. You sent provision down from heaven wherever my faith goes. The seeds I planted in your name have multiplied unseen, and now the fields are full and ready between here and where I've been. Already waiting, already grown, already there. What God prepared before the morning is more than I could dare. I walk toward what heaven placed along my ancient path. The harvest is harvest is already waiting, already grown, already there. What God prepared before the morning is more than I could dare. I walk toward what heaven placed along my ancient path. The harvest is already waiting, and I am walking fast. Already there, already mine, already His design. Before the world has spoken its first word, I turn my face toward you and feel you near. Your faithfulness arrives before the morning. It fills the air before my eyes are clear. You are the God who never fails to show up. Your mercies meet me at the break of day. Every morning your faithfulness rises like the sun coming over the hill. Every morning your provision surprises. Every promise you spoke, you fulfill. Great is your faithfulness, faithful God. Great is your faithfulness still. I count the ways you've opened doors before me, the fields you filled, the rivers you have turned. Not one word you have spoken has returned empty. Every seed I planted, in faith you confirmed. Your hand has been the anchor through each season. Your name has been the ground beneath my feet. Every morning your faithfulness rises like the sun coming over the hill. Every morning your provision surprises. Every promise you spoke, you fulfill. Great is your faithfulness, faithful God. Great is your faithfulness still. I will not wait for proof before I praise you. The evidence is written in your name. Jehovah Jireh, you provided yesterday, and you will like the sun coming over the hill. Every morning your provision surprises. Every promise you spoke, you fulfill. Great is your faithfulness, faithful God. Great is your faithfulness still. Your faithfulness is new every morning, every morning.
I have walked through seasons of waiting, where the visible gave nothing away, but you were quietly orchestrating every detail of a coming day. Your supply has never had a ceiling. Your abundance has never had a floor. Every morning brings a new revealing of a faithful God who always gives more. Faithful God, your supply has no end. On your covenant I wholly depend. You are Jehovah Jireh, the Lord who provides, whose river of blessing never subsides. Morning by morning, your mercies are new. Every miracle that comes is from you. Faithful God, your supply has no end, and I will trust you around every bend. The ancient name that Abraham called still echoes over everything today. The same God who answered when he called is the same God walking in my way. I shall not want, I hold that word, not as a hope, but as a truth declared. Every promise that my heart has heard was spoken by a God who always cared. Faithful God, your supply has no end. On your covenant I wholly depend. You are Jehovah Jireh, the Lord who provides, whose river of blessing never subsides. Morning by morning, your mercies are new. Every miracle that comes is from you. Faithful God, your supply has no end, and I will trust you around every bend. When the season is long truth I have always known. You have never left me without what I need, and you will not stop until the harvest is shown. Faithful God, your supply has no end. On your covenant I wholly depend. You are Jehovah Jireh, the Lord who provides, whose river of blessing never subsides. Morning by morning, your mercies are new. Every miracle that comes is from you. Faithful God, your supply has no end, and I will trust you around every bend. Faithful God, faithful God, your supply has no end. You always provide. Through every season this family has known, through the waiting and the trusting and the seeds we have sown, He has never once abandoned all He promised to give. He has always been enough for every day that we live. He has always been enough in the plenty and the trust. Every promise He has spoken has been faithful, has been just. We have stood on ancient covenant and never been undone. He has always been enough. He is the faithful one. Let this household speak it clearly over all the years ahead. He provided in the wilderness, He always sent the bread. He is Jehovah Jireh, the one who sees our need. He has always been enough for every family, every seed. He has always been enough in the plenty and the trust. Every promise He has spoken has been faithful, has been just. We have stood on ancient covenant and never been undone. He has always been enough. He is the faithful one. We release the days ahead into your faithful hand. You have walked before this family through every promised land. We do not hold tomorrow with a worried or tight fist. We rest in the God who has never once been in the plenty and the trust. Every promise He has spoken has been faithful, has been just. We have stood on ancient covenant and never been undone. He has always been enough. He is the faithful one. He is enough. He has always been enough. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. He leads me to rivers of abundance and peace. Every table He prepares in the places I have walked is set by hands that will never cease. He has never sent me into any season without provision already in the ground. I shall not want, for He is my shepherd. I shall not lack, for His supply is near. He restores and leads and covers and protects me, and His goodness follows everywhere I turn. I shall not want, though the valley feels uncertain. His rod and staff are steady in my days. I shall not want, for He is my shepherd, and His faithful hand will guide me all my ways. He anoints my head with oil in the presence of every empty space that once felt vast. He has turned my seasons of diminished vision into fields where overflow has come at last. The God of David is the God beside me, the ancient shepherd walking with me now. I shall not want, for He is my shepherd. I shall not lack, for His supply is near. He restores and leads and covers and protects me, and His goodness follows everywhere I turn. I shall not want, though the valley feels uncertain. His rod and staff are steady in my days. I shall not want, for He is my shepherd, and His faithful hand will guide me all my ways. His goodness is not something I have earned. It flows from who He is and what He promised. covenant His faithful hand has offered. I shall not want, for He is my shepherd. I shall not lack, for His supply is near. He restores and leads, and covers and protects me, and His goodness follows everywhere I turn. I shall not want, though the valley feels uncertain. His rod and staff are steady in my days. I shall not want, for He is my shepherd, and His faithful hand will guide me all my ways. He is my shepherd, I shall not want.
There were seasons when the fields looked empty, when the path ahead was hard to trace. But the God of every generation had already prepared a resting place. He remembered what He spoke to Abraham. He remembered what He promised to the nations. He remembered His covenant and provided. Every word He spoke was standing true. From the ancient paths to where I'm standing, He has always been the God who comes through. Jehovah Jireh never looked away. His supply arrived on the appointed day. He remembered His covenant, and He will remember me. Not because of what my hands have offered, not because my faith has never swayed, but because the covenant He made is older than the morning, and the promises He laid. His provision is not tied to my performance. It flows from who He is and what He said. He remembered His covenant and provided. Every word He spoke was standing true. From the ancient paths to where I'm standing, He has always been the God who comes through. Jehovah Jireh never looked away. His supply arrived on the appointed day. He remembered His covenant, and He will remember me. I will build my trust on what He has already done, not on what my eyes are waiting yet to see. The same God who opened rivers in the desert is opening every door ahead for me, for me. He remembered His covenant and provided. Every word He spoke was standing true. From the ancient paths to where I'm standing, He has always been the God who comes through. Jehovah Jireh never looked away. His supply arrived on the appointed day. He remembered His covenant, and He will remember me. He remembered, He provided, He will again. I can hear the sound of heaven moving near, like rivers finding passage through the storm. The season I have trusted you to clear is opening into more than I have known. Every prayer I lifted in the waiting has been held inside your faithful hand, and now the overflow is accelerating, breaking through into the promised land. Rivers of blessing breaking through the ground. Every door of favor has been found. The harvest of your promise fills the field. Rivers of blessing, and I will not yield. Overflow is coming to my door. Supernatural abundance and so much The morning light reveals what faith has grown through every season when I could not see. The seeds that I had trusted you to own are bearing fruit and bringing it to me. Jehovah Jireh, you have known the hour when every planted promise would return. Not by any effort of my power, was already there. Before I formed a single thought, your covenant filled the air. Ancient promises do not age, they do not fade or fall. The same God who spoke to David still answers when I call. His covenant stands before the sun rises. His faithfulness outlasts the night. Every promise spoken over my finances is moving toward the light. I will not waver in this morning hour. I will not doubt what I have heard. His covenant stands forever. I am standing on His word. What He promised to the fathers, He is faithful to complete. Every financial miracle I need already has a receipt. He does not forget the trusting heart. He does not misplace the seed. The ancient paths still carry blessing for everyone who heeds. His covenant stands before the sun rises. His faithfulness outlasts the night. Every promise spoken over my finances is moving toward the light. I will not waver in this morning hour. I will not doubt what I have heard. His covenant stands forever. I am standing on His word. This is not the season to be silent. This is not the time to shrink. I declare the favor of Jehovah over every missing link. His divine provision is my portion. Every morning I begin. His covenant stands before the sun rises. His faithfulness
have not yet seen the harvest with my eyes, but I have seen the faithfulness behind it. The God who set the morning stars in place has planted every promise. I will find it. I will not wait for proof before I praise. My worship is the language of the trusting. I praise you now, before the harvest comes, before the door swings open, I will sing. I praise you now, my hands already open, receiving everything you said you'd bring. The fields of your abundance stretch before me. I see them with the eyes of living faith. I praise you now, before the harvest comes, because your word has never lost its weight. The morning light declares your faithfulness. Each dawn is just another proof you're working. The seeds of every promise you have spoken are breaking ground. Your covenant is not shirking. I lift my voice before the rain arrives, because I know the God who sends the rain fall. I praise you now, before the harvest comes, before the door swings open, I will sing. I praise you now, my hands already open, receiving everything you said you'd bring. The fields of your abundance stretch before me. I see them with the eyes of living faith. I praise you now, before the harvest comes, because your word has never lost its weight. This is not blind faith, this is ancient trust in the God whose promises are always just. What he declares he brings to full fruition, and what he starts he always sees complete. I praise you now, before the harvest comes, before the door swings open, I will sing. I praise you now, my hands already open, receiving everything you said you'd bring. The fields of your abundance stretch before me. I see them with the eyes of living faith. I praise you now, before the harvest comes, because your word has never lost its weight. Before it comes, I praise you. Before I see, I trust. You are faithful, always faithful.
the rain had come, I thank the sky. Before the doors were open, I stood waiting and lifted up my voice to the Most High. I sang because His name was still faithful. I sang because His promises were sure. I will sing before the answer comes. I will praise before the morning breaks. Every word I offer rises to the throne. Every song of trust is one He takes. Jehovah Jireh hears the ones who wait. He is moving even now behind the gate. I will sing before the answer comes. Like David in the field before his kingdom, a shepherd boy whose hands were full of song. He did not wait until the crown was given. He sang the God of Israel all along, and heaven counted every note as harvest, and heaven moved the seasons with His praise. I will sing before the answer comes. I will praise before the morning breaks. Every word I offer rises to the throne. Every song of trust is one He takes. Jehovah Jireh hears the ones who wait. He is moving even now behind the gate. I will sing before the answer comes. This is the ancient path of faithful walked, not silence in the waiting, but a song. The harvest always followed those who praised. Before the answer came, they sang along. I will sing before the answer comes. I will praise before the morning breaks. Every word I offer rises to the throne. Every song of trust is one He takes. Jehovah Jireh hears the ones who wait. He's moving now behind the gate. I will sing before the answer comes. Before the answer came, I sang. I can hear the sound of rivers coming toward me from the hill. What was only a whisper in my waiting is becoming something real. Every promise you have planted in this season is arriving now to fill. Rivers of blessing are reaching me now, flowing from the throne of grace. Every channel you have opened in the heavens is pouring into this place. I receive the overflow. I receive the harvest. I receive what you have stored. Rivers of blessing are reaching me now, from the table you have prepared, oh Lord. Fields that seem too dry for harvest are returning green and full. What the season of waiting kept from showing is now rising at your pull. Every seed I placed into your keeping is returning hundredfold. Rivers of blessing are reaching me now, flowing from the throne of grace. Every channel you have opened in the heavens is pouring into this place. I receive the overflow. I receive the harvest. I receive what you have stored. Rivers of blessing are reaching me now, from the table you have prepared, oh Lord. You are the God who turns the dry ground into rivers, who makes a way where no path can be seen. What looks impossible from where I'm standing is already done in the unseen. Rivers of blessing are reaching me now, flowing from the throne of grace. Every channel you have opened in the heavens is pouring into this place. I receive the overflow. I receive the harvest. I receive what you have stored. Rivers of blessing placed my foot, He has prepared the ground. Whatever I have asked in faith has always been found. Not because my hands are stronger or my voice more loud, but because His favor rests on those who trust His word aloud. Supernatural favor follows my family. Everywhere we go, His blessing leads the way. Supernatural favor follows my family, opening what was closed and turning night to day. We did not earn this by our striving, it flows from covenant and grace. Supernatural favor follows my family, and it is written on this household, on this place. Like Joseph in a foreign land, who rose above his chains, the favor of the Lord will elevate beyond what eyes explain. I will carry this anointing into every room I enter, for the God of breakthroughs placed His blessing at my center. Supernatural favor follows my family. Everywhere we go, His blessing leads the way. Supernatural favor follows my family, opening what was closed and turning night to day. We did not earn this by our striving, it flows from covenant and grace. Supernatural favor follows my family, and it is written on this household, on this place. Every generation that has walked before us declared this same favor over what they built. And now I raise my voice across this season to declare it over everything He willed. Supernatural favor follows my family. Everywhere we go, His blessing leads the way. Supernatural favor follows my family, opening what was closed and turning night to day. We did not earn this by our striving, it flows from covenant and grace. Supernatural favor follows my family, and it is written on this household, on this place. Favor follows, favor follows. The fields have turned to golden light, the harvest gathers full and bright. What was planted long ago in trust now rises up from faithful dust. Every seed has found its hour, covenant power, abundance visible at last. The waiting season now has passed. The fields are full, the harvest here, God's provision drawing near. Abundance ripens in the sun, His faithful work is never done. No labor of my own could bring the overflow this harvest sings. It's grace that filled the golden ground, where faith and provision found. The fields are full, the harvest here, God's provision drawing near. Abundance ripens in the sun, His faithful work is never done. David sang of fields like these, provision carried on the breeze. The covenant that fed the king still feeds me now, still makes hearts sing. The fields are full, the harvest here, God's provision drawing near. Abundance ripens in the sun, His faithful work is never done. The golden fields are mine to keep, abundant harvest, faithful and deep.
I stand before the open gates of heaven, and every vow that God has spoken stands. The King of Kings has set before me 7 rivers flowing from His faithful hands. This is the day of overflow and more. The ancient gates are open as before. Heaven's gates are open wide, God's abundance pouring to my side. Supernatural favor on my name, covenant provision never the same. Every blessing stored in heaven's store is flowing through the open door. Heaven's gates are open wide, and I receive what God has set inside. The God who parted waters in the desert, who fed the thousands on a hillside bare, is the same faithful God whose word is steadfast, who fills my morning with His answered prayer. No season lasts beyond His sovereign say, and every closed gate opens at His name. Heaven's gates are open wide, God's abundance pouring to my side, supernatural favor on my name, covenant provision, never the same. Every blessing stored in heaven's store is flowing through the open door. Heaven's gates are open wide, and I receive what God has set inside. The God of Abraham still keeps His word. The God of David opens every door. Every promise spoken, every prayer heard is coming to fulfillment, and much more.
Heaven's gates are open wide,
God's abundance pouring to my side, supernatural favor on my name, covenant provision, never the same. Every blessing stored in heaven's store is flowing through the open door. Heaven's gates are open wide, and I receive what God has set inside.
open wide,
Open wide,
heaven's gates
are open wide. I have carried every question to your throne, and found you there before I could arrive. Every season I have walked through without answers, you were present, you were working, you were alive. I have learned that what you promise you will do, not because I held on well enough. Faithful God, your word will always stand. Every promise held secure within your hand. What you spoke to me in the early morning hours has not faded with the passing of the years. Faithful God, faithful God, your word will always stand. I have seen the way provision comes in silence, moving through the ordinary and the plain. And I've learned to recognize your hand in all of it, the God of harvest walking through the grain. You are faithful in the seasons I can name, and faithful in the ones I cannot see. Faithful God, your word will always stand. Every promise held secure within your hand. What you spoke to me in the early morning hours has not faded with the passing of the years. Faithful God, faithful God, your word will always stand. I am not holding on by my own strength. It is your faithfulness that holds me here. Every blessing that has found me in this season is the fruit of a covenant without fear. Faithful God, your word will always stand. Every promise held secure within your hand. What you spoke to me in the early morning hours has not faded with the passing of the years. Faithful God, faithful God, your word will always stand. You still stand. You are faithful. You still stand. I place these seeds into the ground by faith, not knowing when the season would arrive. I carried them through every dry and waiting place, and trusted you to keep them all alive. You are the rain that falls on faithful ground. You are the harvest season coming around. Rain on every seed I planted in faith. Let your blessing fall on everything I've sown. Every act of trust was not a mistake. Every seed belongs to you, and you alone. Let it grow, let it rise. Let your supernatural favor fill the skies. Rain on every seed I planted in faith. The farmer does not dig the ground each day to check if what he planted is still there. He trusts the covenant of seed and rain, and works the next field with the same good care. I will do the same. I will work and trust, and leave the timing where it always was. Rain on every seed I planted in faith. Let your blessing fall on everything I've sown. Every act of trust was not a mistake. Every seed belongs to you, and you alone. Let it grow, let it rise. Let your supernatural favor fill the skies. Rain on every seed I planted in faith. You are not a God who wastes a faithful action. Every seed planted in your name finds ground. Your divine provision moves without distraction. What was placed in trust will always be found. Rain on every seed I planted in faith. Let your blessing fall on everything I've sown. Every act of trust was not a mistake. Every seed belongs to you, and you alone. Let it grow, let it rise. Let your supernatural favor fill the skies. Rain on every seed I planted in faith. Let it grow, every seed, let it grow.
Before the world begins to stir and wake, I turn my face toward the morning light. Every breath I draw is an act of faith. Every dawn a door you open wide. You are moving in the stillness here, provision flowing long before I rise. Every morning I rise into your goodness. Every morning your mercies meet me here. Every morning harvest draws a little closer. Every morning your abundance is open over all my days. Every morning I rise in your grace. Fields are filling, though I cannot see. The river running underneath the ground. You are working in the space between the promise spoken and its coming sound. Jehovah Jireh, you have gone before. You are faithful to the covenant you keep. Every morning I rise into your goodness. Every morning your mercies meet me here. Every morning the harvest draws a little closer. Every morning your abundance is near. Your hand is open over all my days. Every morning I rise in your grace. I will not wait in fear. I will not watch in doubt. Your provision is already on its way. The morning knows your name. The light declares your faithfulness, and I receive what you have set in place. Every morning I rise into your goodness. Every morning your mercies meet me here. Every morning the harvest draws a little closer. Every morning your abundance is near. Your hand is open over all my days. Every morning I rise in your grace. Your abundance comes. Your abundance comes. There is a river that has no dry season. It flows from the throne of the Most High God. It carries abundance to the ones who trust Him, and favor to the places where His people trod. I have seen it rising at the edge of morning. I have felt it moving like a steady tide. Favor flows like rivers in the morning. Overflow is running to my door. Every blessing of His covenant is coming. Everything He promised and so much more. Favor flows, the heavens are pouring. Rivers of abundance I could not ignore. and I receive it all the way He has in store. The shepherd leads me to the overflowing waters. The cup He fills runs over in my hand. I did not earn the river by my seeking. I received it by His grace and His command. Seeds of trust I planted in the waiting are returning now as more than I had planned. Favor flows like rivers in the morning. Overflow is running to my door. Every blessing of His covenant is coming. Everything He promised and so much more. Favor flows, the heavens are pouring. Rivers of abundance I could not ignore. Favor flows like rivers in the morning, and I receive it all the way He has in store. I shall not want, the Lord is my provision. He makes me lie in fields of open grace. His supernatural favor has no limit, and morning is the season and the place. Favor flows like rivers in the morning. Overflow is running to my door. Every blessing of His covenant is coming. Everything He promised and so much more. Favor flows, the heavens are pouring. Rivers of abundance I could not ignore. Favor flows like rivers in the morning, and I receive it all the way He has in store. The river keeps flowing, keeps flowing. Favor flows like rivers in the morning.
I open my morning with a song. Before the hour has made its claim, I bring the first and finest of my words and lay them at the covenant name. David did not wait for peace to come. He called it down before the day began. I open my morning with a song. I speak provision over everything. Before the world tell it what my God is offering. Open heavens over this new day, abundance flowing from the morning light. I open my morning with a song and trust that God will answer what is right. There is a sacred order in the heart that gives the first hour to the Lord, not as a rule, but as a living trust that God is faithful to His word. Every morning that I rise and speak, the heavens recognize a covenant voice. I open my morning with a song. I speak provision over everything. Before the world has told me where I stand, I tell it what my God is offering. Open heavens over this new day, abundance flowing from the morning light. I open my morning with a song and trust that God will answer what is right. Let this be the pattern of my days, not a ritual, but a living flame. Every morning bringing fresh surrender, every morning calling on His name. The God who met David in the early hours is the God who meets me in this place. I open my morning with a song. I speak provision over everything. Before the world has told me where I stand, I tell it what my God is offering. Open heavens over this new day, abundance flowing from the morning light. I open my morning with a song and trust that God will answer what is right. Every morning a song, a covenant kept.